Today, I want to talk about the current scandal in Hollywood involving Harvey Weinstein and a number of other prominent players in that world. Almost everyone can agree that what he did was despicable and that it resulted from his ability to bully others because of unequal power relationships. I would add that it's common knowledge that these unequal power relationships in Hollywood often lead to sexual harassment and even sexual assault. It is certainly troubling that this abuse has continued for so long unabated and even ignored, and it is time to address it and put an end to this type of abuse, which is apparently ubiquitous in Hollywood and much of the rest of the entertainment industry. However, I do not wish to focus here on the actual abuse. Instead, I want to examine the efforts being made by a number of prominent feminists and by some in Hollywood to deflect or dilute the blame by shifting it to the general male population. This has the danger of corrupting a positive and healthy effort that specifically targets the kind of abuse that needs addressing and turning it into something divisive and hateful that will not be likely to effectively reduce any type of abuse. Note that misinjury in U.S. society, which has been normalized to the point that one pays no penalty for engaging in it but may instead be penalized for pointing it out, continues to distort popular narratives, particularly with regard to male-female relations. This prevents many from seeing that the general rule that best applies here is that stated by Lord Acton over a century ago, that power tends to corrupt and absolute power corrupts absolutely. Men may abuse women when they have more power than women, and women can actually abuse men when they have more power than men. It is not about anything inherent in men or women, but about power relationships. Legal systems can help to prevent or mitigate such abuse, and laws have been put in place to address those concerns. These laws, such as those regarding sexual harassment and sexual assault, work quite well in the great majority of work environments and social situations, though obviously they don't work that well in the entertainment industry. They might not cover every situation, such as when a man whistles at a woman on the street, but generally such situations require no legal remedy, as a woman has every right to verbally abuse any man that she feels has insulted or otherwise offended her. The laws against physical assault prevent him from using any physical advantage in any confrontation. Women do have and exert equal power in the great majority of social environments, and young men have it tougher than ever before, and many are not doing so well. So putting one's thumb on the scale to benefit women generally to address the Hollywood-centered abuse would be unnecessarily broad and would likely cause more harm than good. The abuse in Hollywood and the entertainment industry generally calls for specific and targeted remedies that can address the harm arising out of the unequal power relationships in the industry. It is not and should not be the basis for another attack in the left's war on non-elite men.